that I happened to build. And I don't really know what inspired me to build a coral reef. I guess I was just building one with my friend and helping him on his. And so I decided to make one of my own. I guess that's sort of how it happened. But yeah, I'll just be showing you the tips and tricks I used in this MOC, as you know. So if you watch my other MOC videos, it's probably getting annoying because I like say this every time, but you know, probably don't need to say it anymore, but just saying it for the new people to the community. And yeah, let's get right into the video. So there's not much sort of different spaces or levels in this MOC like there was in my house one that I did with my last video. There's just sort of, you know, overall view of the MOC. And I used this really cool piece to attach the scuba diver to the seaweed. And it's this really cool piece. There's just this little sort of clear thing right there, that little clear thing. It came in a minifigure pack with a minifigure. It's just this really cool thing that is on an angle. Flipper came off with it. But it's on an angle, it's clear, it has an angle, it has a little thing that you can stick on stuff. So I just stuck it on the top of one of the shorter pieces of seaweed. Have the dude's flipper right here. And then just stuck the little sort of pull part right there. You can also make like sort of smoothies with it, or like drinks with a straw, sort of a thick straw, but I mean it really does the job. It really does the job. And here we have a little buoy, you know, a little sort of lifesaver. Sort of forget what those are called, but we have one of those over there. And we also have some cool cherry coral I made up by just sticking a, you know, cherry in one of these leaf pieces and then sticking another one in that little gap that's left right there. And that makes some cool little coral sort of ball things. And then I used the coffee mugs, stuck a pink stud and put them right there to create some cool pieces of coral with the handle and the actual mug. And here we have some fish swimming around. You know, they're sort of scattering from the scuba diver. There's one there, one here, which is a bit higher. He's sort of going to the other side. There's a key right there. And I used quite a bit of minifigure hands in this MOC. They were just so useful. Minifigure hands, you just should take them to your advantage. Really, just take the minifigure hands to your advantage. I actually made this really cool piece of coral using them and stuck my little crab buddy right there. There's a little bit of a rock cluster right there. There's some more pieces of coral, like sort of like barnacle things there. There's some pieces of coral with rock there. And here is another cluster of minifigure hands. It looks a bit awkward, but I mean it sort of makes it cool. It looks like there's some dead people stuck under the leaves. It's sort of unsettling. But anyways, they do sort of make a cool, really cool sort of texture technique to this. And there's some cones here. That's why you should use minifigure hands to your advantage, because they just can fit in so many places. They're clippable, you know? And this MOC does have a bit of layers. It has that rock layer down there, and more of a seaweed layer, sand layer, and then, yeah, the cliff, which I already showed you. And really useful parts I have found. Yeah, the cups do tend to fall over, but the really useful piece I found are these leaf pieces. They're like one of my favorite pieces now. I feel like I've said that in my other MOC video, but you know, I just love these pieces. They're useful in everything, like outdoor kind of MOCs in the forest, jungle, yeah, and sort of a coral reef too, you know? Yeah, I also used some, you know, some of these kind of pieces for some more sort of barnacle coral parts. They're like the parts that hold in the antenna on the sort of, the actual sort of like joystick thing. that I use that are in some cars and plane sets. So yeah, I use those, which makes a really nice fit. And then I was thinking about maybe putting a shark right there, sort of chasing the fish, but then I thought, you know what, a scuba diver would be sort of cool. He's sort of like silently swimming above all those little fish dudes. Yeah, but that is the MOC for today. Not a big one. It was just really fun to build. Honestly, you can just collect all the really small parts in your bag and just put them together. But make sure you check out TV Bricks because he's a really awesome guy. I think I mentioned him in the last video. And check out Ranger